Hi guys, welcome to Yoga with Pla. Today's video is a short sequence prepping you for a headstand practice. It's a no wall, no kicking, so we engage the muscles and move slowly into the pose. If you have never practiced headstand before, please use the dolphin pose as a peak pose of today and wait until you get a chance to practice in person with certified professional. But if you have been practicing regularly and would like to refine the pose and make it more controlled, I hope you enjoy this one. We'll start from coming onto an all-four position. Hands, shoulders distance, knees, hips distance. Big hands here, press the knuckles, fingertips, thumbs and index finger roots down. Start to warm up the spine, cats and cows, drop the belly, chest forward, look up, exhale, tailbone down, pull your lower belly in and spread your shoulder blades. Inhale, look up, chest forward, and exhale, look at your navel, chin to chest. Exhale, come back to neutral spine. We'll do a scapulous push up. So keep your arms straight. Lengthen your chest forward, pull the belly in. Look slightly forward, just exhale. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, drop your chest between your arms. Inhale, press the floor away with the hands and spread your shoulder blades wide. Inhale. Exhale, protract your shoulder. Inhale, retract. Exhale, protract. And in a headstand, we need to keep the shoulder blades protract, and that will keep the shoulders safe and strengthen your upper body when we are in an upside down pose. And from here, keep your shoulders protract as you draw your shoulders away from the ears. Tuck the toes under, straightening your right leg back. Straighten the left leg back, come into a plank position. Shoulders above the wrists. Exhale, soften your knees, press the floor away as you lift your hips high into your first downward facing dog. And pedaling your feet, one foot at a time, and opening your hamstrings. And keep your bottom ribs in and lower belly in and up. And keep your core engaged. Soften both knees as you inhale, roll forward into a plank. Thighs lifted, chest forward. And exhale, bend your knees, downward facing dog. Waking up your core strength here. Inhale. And exhale, back. And downward dog. And two more. Inhale into a plank. Facing dog, exhale. Last one, inhale, plank. And lift your right leg up, pointing your right foot. As exhale, raise your right leg up into three-legged dog. Keep your hips square. Lift your right leg from the inner thigh. Keep your shoulder blades broad. And exhale, drop your leg down into downward facing dog. Press the floor away. Lift the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, roll left leg up, hip height, point the foot. Don't drop your hips. Exhale, reach your leg back and up. Send your chest to your leg. Keep your bottom ribs in. Exhale, drop your leg down. From downward facing dog, walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, lengthening the spine, chest forward. Exhale, fold over your legs. You can keep your feet hips distance apart or heel toe your feet together. Shift the weight to your toes. Keep your hips above the heels. You may press the palms down, lengthen your chest to your feet, or you may bring your arms behind the calves. Lift your sitting bones up. Lift the shoulders up. Lift the pelvis floor and lift your lower belly in and up. Release the hands. Walk your hands forward into downward facing dog. And separate your feet a mat apart. You can bring them even wider than the mat. I just keep my big toes on the mat and have my outer feet parallel. We'll stay in a wide leg downward facing dog. And walk your hands back about 6 inches. We're in a shorter dog, but still lengthening the spine. Twisting, left hand grab outside of your right ankle. Pull your chest to your right leg. Reopening the hamstrings here. So the other side, left hand down, right hand grab outside of your left ankle and pull your chest to your left leg. Walk your hands and feet back into your regular downward facing dog. From here, we'll bring our knees on the floor. We'll do some shoulders opening. You can sit on your heels here. Start with interlace your fingers. Press the palms forward. Squeeze your upper arms together as you inhale. Reach your arms up. Lift your shoulders to the ears. And press the palms to the ceiling. Keep your bottom ribs in. Widen your shoulder blades. And exhale, bend the elbows. Turn the palms in. Switch your legs, the other index finger on top. Press the palms forward. Inhale, reach forward and up. And press your shoulders up towards the ears. Core tight. Bottom ribs in. Again, widen your shoulder blades. Exhale, bend the elbows, release your hands. Garudasana arms. Inhale, reach your arms out in a cactus. And exhale, right elbow on top of the left. You may just hold the shoulders or bring your forearms together or press the palms together. Now spread your shoulder blades widely. Push them back as you send your elbows forwards and up. And bring your forearms away from the face. In headstand, we need the protracting of the shoulders. And exhale, release. Arms in the cactus again. Inhale. Now squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open your chest. Exhale. The other elbow under. Inhale. Lift them high. Exhale. Bring your forearms away from the face. As you exhale, release. Inhale, lift the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, dropping down. One more. Gomukhasana, arms. Inhale, reach your right arm up. External, rotate your shoulders, so roll your bicep back. Hold the elbow here. Keep the arm next to the ear or even behind the head. Elbow points up. If you have a bind, left arm reaching out, palms down and back. Internal, rotate your shoulder and make a bind. If not, just hold the right elbow with the left hand. Keep your external rotation of the right shoulder. Exhale, release. Inhale, left arm up. Bicep roll back. Hold the elbow. Keep your chin parallel to the floor. Make a bind if you have. Exhale, release. Inhale, roll the shoulder forward and up. Exhale, back, down. Reverse the direction. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Another shoulders opening. We'll come into a dolphin pose. Have your elbows on the floor and grab the opposite elbows to check the distance of your elbows. You want them to only be at shoulders distance. And then interlace your fingers. Press the elbows. Start to protract your shoulders. So your shoulders going up, wide apart, and then going back towards the hips. Tuck the toes under and lift your hips up. Dolphin. If your hamstrings are tight, you can keep your legs slightly bent. Or keep working on straightening your legs and opening your shoulders, because we need the open on the hamstrings to come into the full pose of a headstand. And remain the protract of your shoulders here. Reach your heels back and down. And exhale, drop your knees on the floor. Child's pose. And roll up onto your heels. We're almost there. We just need a little bit of a core work before we go up into a headstand. So we'll come into a plank pose one more time, but this time we're going to be on the elbows plank. So elbows shoulder distance. Interlace your fingers together, protract your shoulders, engage your core, straighten one leg back and then the other leg back. Come into a forearm plank here, push the floor away with the elbows and feet. Lengthen your chest forward, but still keep your ribs, bottom ribs in and the lower belly in and up. Walking your feet a couple inches forward and push your hips up and back into Dolphin pose. Nice and controlled, we're moving from Dolphin into a forearm planks. Couple times. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, push back, Dolphin. Inhale into a plank. Exhale, Dolphin. And adjust your elbows if they're sliding out to the sides to make it wider than the shoulders. You're adjusting them along the way. Again, plank, Dolphin. And two more. Knees down, rest, child's pose. And roll up, sit on your heels. And now we are ready for a headstand. So the headstand, you're going to start with the elbows, shoulders distance apart. Interlace your fingers, but instead of pressing the palms together, we'll make a cup that will fit the side of the head. And tuck the chin into your chest as you bring the top of the head on the floor and squeeze the heels of the hands to the sides of the head. Firm hands here so that you don't slide the head forward. That's bad for your neck. And once your hands are firm, you press the elbows to lift your shoulders away from the floor. Your arms now are your base. Your elbows, your hands are the base of the pose. Keep pressing them down strongly and don't drop your shoulders. Now tuck the toes under, lift your knees up. Now from here, you need the lengthen of the hamstrings to walk your feet a little bit forward to keep your hips above the shoulders. Notice if your feet are far back, you don't have the hips above the shoulders, it will be very difficult to lift your legs up. So keep walking. If you cannot stack your hips above the shoulders, you can use the block under your toes. So from here, we'll bend one knee to your chest. Right, keep squeezing the thighs into your chest and move your hips slightly forward as you bring the other knee to your chest. Now try to stay here for a couple breaths. Next step, rotate your knees up to the ceiling. And by doing that, you have to shift the weight slightly. Now keep squeezing your thighs together. Next step, straighten your legs. Reach your feet up. Keep squeezing your legs together. Lower belly engaged. And to come down, same thing will come up. Bend your knees, bring your heels to your butt. And draw your knees to your chest, nice and controlled. Straighten your legs. Drop your toes down, knees on the floor, child's pose. It's very important to be in a child's pose after a headstand to release the tension on your neck, on your back, neutralize the spine, and stay here as long as you like. And if you still need more rest, lie down in Shavasana. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you learned something new. Namaste.